Assalamu alaikum dear students, this is Sir Mohsin. I welcome you with another lecture. Today I am going to teach you from section vocabulary and usage, lesson number 21. So let's get started. So exercise A, what do you have to do? Formation of nouns. You have to form a noun, then use that word in your sentence. Okay, form two nouns with each word and make sentences with both nouns. So first of all you have to make a noun of these words, then use them in your sentences. Okay, so for your better understanding I am giving you some examples. As you can see, attend, it's a verb. Now noun is attendance and attendant. Okay, now there is a sentence. Some students do not give proper attendance. Another word, attendant. Attendant usually makes good gesture. Okay, so I have made some sentences. Another word is from your book, propose. There is a word propose. So sentence is, noun is proposer and proposal. Okay, so these are nouns. Sentence is, what will be the sentence? The proposer must not hide any fact relating to the risk. Okay, another word, proposal. Ali gave us a good proposal. So these are sentences. Now rest of the sentences, rest of the noun you have to make yourselves. Okay, now part B, I am telling all the students. Now part B, differences between words. What are the differences between words? Founder, finder. First you have to tell us the difference, then use that word in your sentence as well. Okay, now explain each word. As you can see, I am giving you an example. Founder. Who is a founder? A founder is one who sets up or establishes a countryside, country, state, or etc. Okay, so sentence is, Quaid-e-Azam is the founder of Pakistan. Another word, finder. The difference between founder and finder. Finder means, a finder is one who finds something. Means you have lost something, then you have found. Okay, you are finding. The person will be called finder. Ali has found my pen. I think he is a good finder. Okay, now next you have to try out these words, find out these words, what is the difference between, then tell us with sentence. Another section, part C, word order. Study the order of the words in each expression and bring out meaning of the expression by using it in a sentence. You have to use them in a sentence by giving their meanings. Okay, so first one is hard and fast. So hard and fast sentence, there are no hard and fast rules about the use of hyphens in English. Okay, hard and fast rules means they are not very difficult to understand. Number B, rank and file. It means the ordinary members of any organization. The ordinary members of an organization. Okay, rank and file means, so the rank and file in a trade union do not always agree with their officials. Okay, means rank and file means they are members of any organization, so they do not agree with their officials. Okay, usually it happens. Now rest of the words you have to try out. Okay, rest of the words you have to try yourself. Next, suitable words. You have been given options. These are the MCQs. Fill in the each sentence with the most appropriate word. You have to tell us the most appropriate word. There is insufficient dash to charge the man with fraud. So here are the options. Number A, data, information, evidence, clue or fact. So answer is evidence, insufficient evidence. The young officer was dash because of his excellent performance. So the young officer was, what should be here? Promoted, raised, increased, progressed or improved. So the suitable word is promoted. The young officer was promoted. The rest of the sentences, MCQs, you have to do them yourselves. Okay, your lecture ends here. Inshallah I will meet you with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take care.